Y'all know
I
the
mean,
one
you
thing
know what I'm saying?
but he's a troll though. That's the hugest
like I
troll.
said, bro. This is the dumbest generation we have ever produced as
Yeah, they snitching on themselves.
And they think this shit is funny. They think it's cool.
It's not cool. Then you're gonna end up in jail, like, you know what I'm saying, with this whole Quando Rondo situation that's going on. This man made a whole song. I'm not even gonna get into it, but he made a song basically like.
No, you can get into it. We off the air. We good. You can do what you gotta do.
Okay. Yeah, it still said loud. Okay. Oh yeah, I just refreshed it. But yeah, this man sitting here snitching on himself and, like, you know, saying like, oh yeah, he died anyway, but you know, it was self-defense and stuff, and then bragging about it. You know what I'm saying? And you still got an open case and you got to go to court. You just out on bail. It's just like these rappers out here just it's crazy. And then Little Dirt, you know, he's getting involved, and it was a whole situation about him buying out Quando Rondo's whole shows and stuff. And then he made a song, a snippet, and saying, where's your shows at? Like, where's that boy at? Where's his next show at? So, you know, you snitching on yourself. So if something happens, the cops know you did it. You know what I'm saying? You connected. So what you said in this song, you said, where's the shows at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You just telling on yourself. Like, come on, man. It's crazy.
But what's up with this generation, man? Like telling on themselves like this, dog. Do they get like more credit for that or something? Because when we were growing up, man, we were scared. Like if our mom found out if we had some dope or anything on us, boy, we knew what was gonna happen. She was gonna whoop our ass. And I was in college at this point, and I was still nervous, man. Mom's small, but she got a wallet. Shit.
She know how to use that belt.
She know how to use them pots, man. She threw a pot of gumbo at my ass one time. I got burnt and shit.
She got oh damn.
Yeah. And then my mom tried to stab my ass one time, boy. I wouldn't have seen HD right now.
I'm sure you ran a 40-yard.
My dad jumped in and protected me. He held it back because she was gonna stab me because we used to go at it because we both have strong personalities and shit.
Yeah, you know how that goes. You know.
Yeah, man.
Personality clashes. You know. Same personality is just it bumps heads at times. You know. So I definitely feel you on that.
Hell yeah, my dad was the laid back and calm one. Calm as hell.
Gotta be one person, you know, to save the day, you know.
I'm telling you.
Can't have everybody turned up. Then, you know, it's gonna be a whole situation.
Exactly, man. I've been out of
It's just crazy how everybody out here just moving, man. It's wild. I just couldn't believe this man Casanova was sitting there just telling Vlad, so what did you do in jail? Oh, so, you know, I did this, I did that. Yeah, we took this person's sneakers. I'm like, bro, yo, I was just exaggerating. He didn't really say all that, but it's just.
No, I understand what you're saying, though.
Like
no, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, it's just that my problem is Vlad, like, line of question is like I don't care what he does, like, you know what I'm saying, but your line of question is gonna incriminate people, but people that sit in that chair, they gotta know, say no comment. Boosie, he does it perfect. He says no comment, you know, yeah, I'm not speaking on Baton Rouge situations. That's exactly what he said. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got to know how to just say, yeah, I'm not talking about that. But people out here just telling on themselves. It's just crazy.
Yeah, but I can't.
You feel me? But these niggas are so stupid nowadays. You know what I'm saying? They think, you know what I'm saying, by telling this shit that they getting points. You know what I'm saying? They getting brownie points. Like, you know what I'm saying? Food points and all that. And you know what I'm saying? They incriminating themselves already. You know what I'm saying? They don't need to. What they need? What the FBI need to investigate you for? You gonna post everything on Instagram anyway?
Exactly.
What we gotta follow you for? You gonna post everything on the internet? You know what I'm saying? You gonna go live and let your location.
His DMs.
We gonna know
where you checking his DMs and everything. I'm like, man, they just giving it up. They got the right to check all your messages and everything, and then, you know.
But that's how I feel is that, I mean, Vlad asking those type of questions, it is what it is, but, dog, it's like, I don't feel sorry for them niggas, dog. Your dumb ass decide to talk. Like, it's like if you in the streets doing what you got to do. It's a code. You know, whoever you talk to, you got to be careful what you say. You got to always watch yourself.
You don't know him. You never grew up with him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even
right,
with
but it's like my thing with Vlad that I've always said, and I've said this to y'all before, is like he'll have some powerful brothers on there, you know what I'm saying? Music executives, business people who grew up in the streets, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? They'll be kicking some real knowledge and some real shit and some real history that brothers need to listen to. But Vlad will always be like, okay, tell me about the hoes in the drugs.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's true.
Yeah, but also,
but you would have some real people that be like,
people want to hear about the more salacious side of things. Who ain't, that's for people who don't have any idea about that life. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of like what Vlad's crossover thing is. He's talking to the kids that don't have no kind of. They just on the internet. They don't know shit about the hood or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So they can go and like these dudes can go in there and run their mouth and people will believe it because they don't even know how the streets operate. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, dudes going there, they exploiting themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like you could blame Vlad all you want to,
right?
But these dudes, you know what I'm saying? You go on there, I done seen plenty of dudes go up there. And Vlad asks him some incriminating shit. And, you know what I'm saying? They just be like, yo, I can't talk about it. Or they find a slick way to get up out of it. Whatever. They don't talk about it. But some dudes do. Some dudes be trying to make their rep. Be trying to get some clout. You know what I'm saying? Get famous. That's all it be. These dudes be wanting to be famous. You know what I'm saying? And that goes down even to these kids just in the streets, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody doing it for the gram. They've been doing it for the gram and all of this. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, that fame is a crazy drug, man.
I don't know.
I just said a key word.
I just never wanted to be famous.
They be going up there. They be choosing to go there. You know what I'm saying? So if you really feel like he's a fed and all this other stuff, why y'all keep going up there? You know what I'm saying? But my thing is,
it's for the exposure.
I don't blame him. Yeah, I know.
It's for the exposure. You know what I'm saying? And I can understand that, but you don't have to sit there and incriminate yourself like nobody.
So I don't understand why this narrative is like, oh, Vlad is this, Vlad is that, but y'all keep going up there for 1, 2, or 3 different interviews and stuff like that. You can't blame them. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep going up there, but it's how you answer the questions. You gotta be on point. Some of these people be high, on drugs and stuff like that, and they slip up, and then they blame it Vlad and stuff like that, or people just unaware and thinking that the case is closed. Nah, they gonna look at that interview and be like, oh yeah, you said you're not a gangster. Well, let me pull up this interview that you were just talking about and talking about you did this and did that. They pulling up interviews and they pulling up songs now. So it's hard out here to be around.
They don't even have the wherewithal to go to Vlad or have their people go to Vlad like, yo, you know what I'm saying? That don't need to be posted. Like, take that part out.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? If Vlad don't want you to post something,
we're going to Vlad, we're not going to our own people. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like nobody going like, all right, let's go to Carcino. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to this person or this person. You know what I'm saying? We're going to the other man, not the brother man.
That's right. True too.
That's true.
Yep.
I seen a lot of people say, oh yeah, I'm not commenting on that. And then he goes on to the next question. So, all you got to say is no comment. Or I plead the fifth. For real.
Yeah, it's a number of things you can do besides sitting there. I mean, if you just don't want to be like, you want to, even if you want to hint at it, you can hint at it and still not answer the damn question. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, dudes be wanting that rep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But my thing is, they've been watching Casanova for like years. So, that was coming. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure they're watching a lot of these rappers as well too. But
they watching a bunch of these dudes, man. This is the internet, man. Yeah. They've been watching the internet for over a decade now. They've been came out. FBI been came out and said, "Yo, we watch the internet too." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
FBI,
of course they do.
Even the local
they probably one of the trolls.
Man, the police here. The Detroit police said they saw like 35% of their murders because of the internet.
I believe it. And then they be catching people, you know, with their guns and stuff like that, posting it and everything.
Well, you know, people beef. They beef on the internet, and the whole beef is on the internet. You see exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People talk about it. I mean, the whole thing, the whole trail.
They snitch on each other. They post receipts. All the whole
nine. All of that.
Yeah, most definitely. The cops don't even have to do their job like that. They got just
motherfucker get jumped. They got the jump on. They got the motherfucker getting jumped on film. Then they got the aftermath of the shit talking on Twitter and all that, on Instagram and all of that shit. And then somebody gets shot. That shit is on the internet. You know what I'm saying? It's like they got the whole shit on the internet.
Yeah, you getting niggas caught up in some shit. You know what I'm saying? In cases if you want to post a video to go viral and get hits on your page.
Yeah.
Right. The person that killed King Von, he was in jail for like 12 hours later? Like they already knew who did it because the internet showed it. You know what I'm saying? But
hey, speaking of that, rumor is AR just got stabbed in jail.
AR? Damn, yeah. For real? I believe it. You know, he has a lot of beef. Like him and he has like a lot of rivals in Philly from what I heard.
Who that?
AR, he got poked in jail today.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Allegedly.
Oh shit! That's
hope
fucked
that
up.
Ain't true.
I hope it ain't either. I still be jamming his shit in the truck.
Yeah, like AR
AR monster.
He's a real one.
He a monster and shit. That motherfucker raw. Also, Kyrie's not the sidetrack. He's talked to the media and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He went to talk.
Oh, he's talking to the media?
Yeah, he spoke with the media.
Like to that? Oh, I didn't even hear that. Yeah, like Sino was saying in his other video, you know, all that money, you know, adds up. So, you know, he was eventually gonna talk to them. But I was just saying he could just pull up Marshall Lynch and say, I'm here so I won't get fined, you know. But, you know, I think, you know, he could talk to the media and stuff like that. But just keep doing his thing. Just worry about basketball and stuff that is going on outside the, you know, the basketball court as well too. Like if you stand for something, definitely stand for it and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to engage in the conversations of what the media is bringing up. Talk about, you know, what is going on and what direction that the NBA, and hold the NBA accountable as well too. Like some of these owners, like what are we doing for these Black Lives Matters? And I mean, not Black Lives Matter, forget about that. What are you doing about, like, you know, these communities out here that are, you know, are poor and stuff like that? He could do a lot. You know what I'm saying? He could speak about it, hold people accountable.
Yeah, notice how the whole tone of the NBA has changed. You know what I'm saying? They ain't talking that Black Lives Matter shit no more.
Oh, not no more.
Doing that shit just for the bubble and shit.
Man, I wasn't even supporting that shit from the get-go because that shit was bullshit.
Of course not.
Because all they did...
That's what I was saying.
It's a phase. It's a phase.
Like, don't try and come to me with some real shit that you know is some fake ass bullshit.
Thank you, T.
Give me my goddamn sports, man, and let it be.
Right.
You know
I get tired of. Yeah, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I watch sports to watch sports. You know what I'm saying? Like shit, I don't want my political messages mixed in with sports.
Right.
That's just me though.
I feel you on that. Like he doesn't even have to talk about sports. He could talk about what he needs to, like what the NBA needs to do, or we need some more black owners. You know what I'm saying? Why is it only one person as an owner, which is Michael Jordan? We understand who Michael Jordan is, but we need some more, you know, GMs that are, you know, in those seats as well too. And I see where Steven Jackson was talking about, you know, how you're trying to get traded once you get a black head coach and you making him look bad and stuff like that. You putting him in a predicament when
man,
he finally gets somebody
Steven Jackson, man. He corporate. Fuck that nigga. Dog, he only said that, yeah, he corporate. He only said that bullshit. Dog, that has nothing to do with that black coach, dog. Stop doing misdirection. That has nothing to do with the black coach. James Harden is pissed off because the organization hasn't discussed to him about the moves being made. They had that meeting. Remember, Cena was talking about it, and it went left.
Yeah.
They traded Robert Covington. So they're trading players and we're moving players without him even knowing it.
And that's what happened with OKC. That's
right. Right. So James wants to leave because he like, fuck it. I'm getting older. I'm finna go somewhere else. I done been here enough.
That's a
So
fact.
if he want to do that, cool. I don't hear these motherfuckers talking about these white boys who say I want to go to this team.
Contract too.
Right. And he's honored his contract, but they don't say nothing about LeBron, dog. LeBron can do whatever he want. He can jump this team, jump that team, and trade all these guys. Yeah. We don't bring that shit up. It's like, but James Harden get hated like he's the first motherfucking player to do the shit. And like Steve Jackson pissed me off too because you basically gonna talk about, oh well, y'all shouldn't be talking about LeBron. Give him his day to be a champion. Like, man, shut that shit up.
I didn't hear that part.
Yeah, he was talking about that shit way back when, talking about, oh man, y'all, all the people who's champions, man, y'all need to respect them today. I'm like, man, I ain't respect
get
what?
The hell out of here. Yeah, he do be capping for LeBron too.
Yeah.
Like who has ever had to say that about a champion? Man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Talking about respect. Like, what? Steph Curry ain't out here asking people for respect. He out here getting respect. You know what I'm saying? Out here getting shoe deals.
I mean, it's just you acting like LeBron is like some kind of underdog or something like that. Like he just
hell no, he ain't no
all
underdog.
This adversity. You know what I'm saying? To win the championship, man. Like, stop it, man.
The league is behind that man. This man can get anybody he wants on the team. Look at the past 3 years of his team. He changed his teammates all the time.
Most difficult championship to win a Mickey Mouse ring.
Right.
His fans won't find one problem with it. All these players he can get, and his fans won't find a problem with it.
Right.
Just like that guy was saying. I know he was trolling. I forgot his name, but he was like, "Oh, the league is against LeBron." I already know that was a troll. He was definitely trolling.
Dog, like tonight, like tonight, he was trying to take away from how great the game was. Talking about, oh, go Cleveland, and I'm like, dog, you're not a Cleveland fan. You're a Dallas Cowboy fan and a New York Yankees fan. Stop jumping ship, nigga, like your fans. Motherfuckers, stay on one team. Your team suck right now. Deal with it.
Shit. Right. A lot of people saying that's why they lost too.
So, yeah, that's why they lost. He wasn't never riding for Cleveland, Outlaw, ever. He never ride for Cleveland. He only riding for him now because why? They the hot topic. They trending.
Yeah, that's what they
fucking over there.
That's what Cino was
saying.
Right,
Odell. His booty buddy, his booty partner.
Yeah, like how he was a Yankees fan, and then when the Cleveland Indians went to the
right, he rocking Cleveland. Yeah,
right. He wearing the Indians hat. You know, after wearing the New York hat to the Cleveland game,
right,
like the year before.
This man just, you know what I'm saying? I can't stand LeBron, man. I really can't, bro.
I can't.
That's exactly why. That's exactly why I love how y'all ride on him like y'all do, because I was doing the same thing when when my brainwashed friends was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Saying LeBron is better than this and all that. I'm like, KD is way better than him. You know? I'm like, all you gotta do is just watch the games. They just watch highlights.
Right.
ESPN.
Right. And then they try to talk about like if like Shannon was saying the other day, oh, what if he had Shaq? And like I said on the video today, dog, first of all, Shaq would have been traded. Phil Jackson would have been fired because he can't play with a Shaq. Shaq is like I said on the video, I gave you a shout out to you, like he's a black hole, nigga. So, you know, how are you going to play with that? And then you don't have no jump shot, no consistent shot. So
at all. So how are you the greatest player on the planet?
Right.
Does that make any sense? This man cannot shoot. He's scared of the clutch moment.
But you know, it's like we talked about this before too, man. Like most of his fans, man, are the kids. They ain't never seen nothing before him. You know what I'm saying? This is all. This is the major chunk of their basketball. Watching LeBron, like having LeBron just pumped into their veins. You know what I'm saying? Forced down their throats. So that's all they know. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. They're brainwashed and they're manipulated, and they view it with their, you know what I'm saying? They view it with their feelings type of thing. It's an emotional thing. So, you know what I'm saying? When you tell them the truth about this chump, They ready. They're like a kid when you tell a kid Santa Claus doesn't exist. They're ready to destroy you at any time. No, that's not true. What about this? I know it's real. You know what I'm saying? He ate the milk and cookies. They got any kind of excuse to say that it's real.
Well, Michael Jordan, he ain't doing that much for the black people. You know what I'm saying? He's not doing this. He's not doing that. But LeBron James, he's giving out. He has his own school.
Man. LeBron built the school for the hood. You know what I'm saying? He built the school out there in Ohio for the people. You know what I'm saying? He gave.
What does that got to do with basketball?
He gave $100,000 for somebody to go to school. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Jordan wasn't doing that. Jordan ain't did that.
Exactly. I'm like, what does this have to do with basketball?
But even then, I remember, wasn't that Sino who posted that one little video where the lady was talking about how she sent her son to go get LeBron's autograph after the Cleveland game, dog, and that nigga looked at him and laughed and shit.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit all for publicity, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's, it's not like it just hasn't been done before. You know what I'm saying? But it's the disingenuous. It's the disingenuousness of it. You know what I'm saying? And that's what people can tell about him. Like, it's just so phony. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you're so phony. Like, Jordan was an asshole, and he wasn't trying to hide that shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, he didn't have the publicity that I should say, he didn't have the engagement with the fans like the players can have now. You know what I'm saying? So he had a nice guy image, like a clean image. You know what I'm saying? But motherfuckers knew Mike was an asshole.
Yeah, Mike was a scumbag. Mike was a scumbag. Everybody knew Mike was a scumbag.
He knows he's an asshole. You expect that from Michael. You know what I'm saying? Michael Jordan's not gonna cap like he's not no asshole. He knows he's an asshole. Some people's gonna like him, but you're gonna respect his game. That's the thing about Michael Jordan. Kobe Bryant. He knew he was moody. You know what I'm saying? He could be an asshole.
Shit, Kobe was an asshole too.
Yeah, he was.
Kobe.
He will let you know.
Kobe.
Team, but it's an ME on that motherfucker.
Right.
Exactly.
Kobe. To me, Kobe was an asshole.
He's been doing that since he was 17.
Right. Kobe was an asshole, but Kobe didn't really care. Like, after that Colorado thing hit, he really just didn't care no more about how you viewed him. So he just was like, fuck it, I'm going to be me. And I'm going to say how I feel. And I'm going to do it the fuck I want to do.
Love me or hate me.
Right, exactly.
He was like,
right, exactly. Michael.
Kobe didn't kick it with some of the fellas. You just had to, it's people like that. You got to kick it with a certain person, you have to be on a certain vibe and energy level. You have to have a certain kind of knowledge. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, like, T, you got somebody in Detroit, HD, you got somebody down in St. Pete. It's like, if you don't know them, they won't fuck with you. They won't talk to you, but they like, you know what I'm saying, a dynamic individual. But it's like, if you don't know them, you're not going to be able to talk to them and see how dynamic they are.
Right. I agree.
It's going to be a very brief conversation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like Jadakiss said, man, people in Africa don't know people in Africa.
That's a fact.
But I mean, listen, ain't nothing wrong with being an asshole. You know what I'm saying? Because I can be an asshole a lot. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
I've been having my times, you know.
But you know what I'm saying? Like I say, it's
Carcino is an asshole. Y'all hit the like button. Oh, y'all didn't donate. I'm cutting the live.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's a Sag.
Dog, he's a Sagittarius. My cousin is the same way. That's why I understand everything about him.
They Scorpios going retarded. They missed the cutoff for the Scorpio.
Right.
To catch the late bus with
Sagittarius. Right. You right. No, you right about that.
You was just born late. She's sitting there looking at you sideways. She a Sagittarius, right?
That ain't my fault, Mr. Bus. You know what I'm saying?
He right though. He right. Cause I dated a Sag before, man. They a trip.
I can't even lie.
They a trip, boy.
Yeah, Sag.
They cool though. They a trip though. They cool though.
Yeah.
They a real trip though. I kept looking at mine like a couple times, like the hell is you talking about, nigga? You know, I'm gonna go over
like
here.
Damn Pisces, they too goddamn fishy for me, and it's too.
I can't stand. I can't stand female.
Oh, Pisces. Oh God, dog. Pisces switch up. Pisces switch up so goddamn much, dog. And then they always be out somewhere and shit. Like you be like, "What's up?" They hit you up, and then 5 minutes later, like they telling you they there. They somewhere else on the other side of town. It's like, nigga, why ain't you just tell me on the other side of town? Out of road right there.
Oh, I didn't. See, I don't know too much about the guy's perspective, like on
no, I'm talking about the woman, nigga. My sister's a Pisces, so I've dealt with their ass. They a trip. Terrible.
They are trash.
You're right. They a trip. They a trip.
Personality wise. I'm saying with Pisces, bro. With Pisces, if you look at it, it's always two fish.
Yep.
And I'm saying they always show you the best fish, the fish they think is the best. They present the best fish.
Right.
That stanky fish don't come out till a little while later.
Right.
It's coming out.
Right. You right, Frank. Frank is right.
And like you said, HD, that's some real shit. That in a sense, it's two fishes. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? The broad to be, she tell you she getting off the exit. Meanwhile, she ain't even left the store yet.
Exactly, and I hate that shit.
That's really getting off the exit. Meanwhile, that real fish is still at the store.
Right. Motherfuckers. Damn. They always do that shit.
Pisces is what, like February?
It's late February.
The beginning of March.
Right.
I'm already on high alert.
What's today?
Oh no, early February.
Experience with Pisces women too? Damn.
Man, I've dealt with Pisces women, Aquarius women, Capricorn women, Gemini women. Aquarius women are fucking crazy. They asses are talk. They'll be cool. They'll be cool one fucking day with you. Y'all will kick it, y'all, and then like even when y'all have sex, y'all have like the best shit. Y'all good. Then 2 minutes, because you didn't open the door and shit, they bring that shit up. Why ain't open the door that motherfucking time? I'm like, bitch, we having a moment. You fucking the whole thing up now. Fuck you then. Shit, I get up and I walk out on that ass. Like, fuck it. You just fucked the moment up. Fuck that shit. They always fuck the moment up. Aquarius always fuck the moment up.
Don't get that one text. It's like, what? Like,
right.
I get along with Aquarius pretty well, man. Aquarius do, men and women, be some of my best friends. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what's your sign?
They cool.
Close, Frank. I'm a Leo. Like,
I'm a Leo. God damn.
Everybody
you ain't no Leo, bro. You don't have Leo personality, bro. You too cool, bro. You must be a Virgo.
I'm a borderline Virgo. You know what I'm saying? But I fall in
love. I knew it.
You know what I'm saying?
I knew it.
So I do have some Virgo
dominant, because I'm saying my dad and my little nephew, they both Leos, and they got like damn near, you know what I'm saying, the same type of personality traits. You know what I'm saying? They want to be the center of attention. They want to be gaudy and loud.
That's my mom.
Oh, that's my mom all day. My mom a Leo. She a lioness. That shit get on my fucking nerves all day.
Yeah, see, I have my moments like that, but then sometimes I be having to play the back too. You know what I'm saying? So
no,
I be having to find a balance between the two.
No, I get along with Aquariuses if we're friends or buddies. Like they cool as friends or buddies, but if you're in a relationship, run the fuck away. Run the other way, dog. Hit that G train. Hit that G train.
It will be good. Then the next minute it's just like, what? Where is this coming from?
Like they cool, like they real cool buddies. Yeah, they real cool buddies, dog. But if you like fucking the chick, dog, I'm telling you, them motherfuckers is crazy. Like you'll get that, like Valentine said, that text, and it's like, what the hell? Right. The fuck you talking about?
Where's this coming from?
Right.
Like you can have the best time of your life the night before, and the next day it'll be like nothing happened, like that never happened.
Right. Exactly. You right. You right.
I just didn't say nothing, but this certain moment right here just turned me off about the whole situation. I'm like, but we was just cool. You didn't mention this at all. But, you know, I just decided to hold it. I didn't want to ruin the moment. I'm like, what?
Oh, yeah, Grant Hill.
That's in the jersey. That's in the jerseys that T hate. Excuse me.
Bro, hey, that crossover used to be so stiff,
vicious.
Niggas with that shit. That nigga had the stiffest crossover.
He took that nigga out to the 3 and said, "Excuse me."
Bam.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Hey.
He said, "Hey."
That was
that's old Pippin. Sorry ass. Excuse me. I think I'm going this way.
To the side.
Hey, listen, man. When Ray was at his peak, man. Listen, Dad, he was like a top 3-4 player in the league. He was right up there with Penny, man.
Who that?
You know what I'm saying? Like, dude. And he got a little jumper. That's when he really got dangerous and shit, man. He got real good with his jumper, man. Like right before he left the D.
What was that, Allen Houston?
No, that's Hill dunking on Wallace Wallace and Starks.
Hey T, remember those 3 black holes in Brooklyn?
That nigga Devon dumb as hell.
I guess it's still good though, but I don't think KD and both Kyrie said they didn't necessarily want to go in that direction, putting it nicely. You know
no, I think I never thought. I don't even think they were even considering trying to do that because it don't make sense. Why would you get rid of all those pieces for James Harden? And those pieces you have, you're gonna need them because Kyrie don't stay healthy. Kyrie knocking on wood, he gonna get hurt sometime during the season. You gonna get rid of Dinwiddie? You serious? Fuck no. I'm gonna put both of them in the damn chair in the office. Look, fuck both of y'all. Y'all both shut the fuck up. This KD team, y'all finna follow. Nigga, Kyrie, make nice with him right now. If you don't want to make nice with him, I don't give a fuck. We want to win. I could give a fuck about how you feel. I could care about if you upset. You could walk in here all powdery talking about the earth is flat shit. Let the earth be flat, but motherfucker, you finna get along with Dinwiddie. We need to win. And that's the problem with these owners and GMs. They pussy. They bitches. They so scared to say something like.
I be on some Diddy shit like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You think walking to Brooklyn for some cheesecake with some shit? I'm about to say you walk to Staten Island and give me 2 Duhans.
Hey, and a pack of Natalie's, nigga.
I can't lie because the way how it's structured now, the players have so much power now because of the whole LeBron effect of players having it their way. On a GM's perspective, like as soon as something goes wrong, they're gonna be like, "Oh, well, I'm not gonna be playing anymore" and stuff like that. Like they could just pull us a move, and then the owner's like, "Well, they're not getting along with you. We just gonna have to replace you." So that's why.
Not even that. Not even just I'm not gonna play anymore. I'm gonna go to the media and I'm gonna go on social media. I'm gonna air you out. Type of thing.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Frank, that was about to be my next point, bro. Like that's the problem that was in Boston, Dad. Like everybody wanted to air each other out. Like it was obvious y'all was beefing on the team.
Right.
Like, come on, man.
Exactly. Y'all was making it known. Like y'all was even hiding it.
That's why I'm telling y'all.
Yeah. See if you can find the one where Grant Hill dunked on Alonzo Mourning, Dad. That shit was so filthy, Dad.
Hold on.
See, find that, Dad. That shit was filthy. I remember that as a kid.
Yo, real quick, HD, you think the Ravens is going to the playoffs?
Hold on, let me see their schedule. Shit, I gotta look at their schedule. I don't know who they play late.
Cause they gotta win every single game.
Yeah, I know. They really do.
Not to change the subject.
No, you straight.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's see.
I forgot to ask you that.
Week 15. Okay.
I know they got the Giants one game.
Yeah, I'm trying to see who they play next week because they suck at home, dog. The Ravens are great on the road. They suck at home. So
listen, this
Chiefs. Okay. They play the Ravens. I mean they play the Jaguars. They're gonna beat the Jaguars next week.
Oh yeah, they're gonna beat the Jaguars.
And then week 16.
I think they got the Giants after that, right?
I think so. Let me see, week 16.
That Giants game is a trap game.
It is. It's a big.
Game.
It's a trap game. Yeah, dog, it's a trap game. They playing at Baltimore and they playing at Baltimore and New York coming in. Yeah, that's a trap game. That's a trap game. So the
Ravens,
Ravens, that's gonna be
that's still
tough.
an East Coast game, trap game.
Yep. And then let's see, week 17, who they play? Because you say they got to win every game.
They got to win out to get them to the playoffs.
Not necessarily. They gotta hope that the Dolphins lose some games.
Well, the Dolphins, I mean, and then they got the Bengals at the end. The Ravens should go 3-0.
Okay, yeah.
They ain't got nobody to play at the end. And then
they
8-5.
Right now, they're in the hunt. They're on the outside looking in. They gotta wait. They gotta hope that Indianapolis lose. They just beat the Browns. The Browns was like in the wild card, but they was in the lead.
The Browns, I think, play the Steelers next week. Don't they play the Steelers next week?
Indianapolis just beat us on Sunday.
Oh yeah. So, damn. Yeah, the Oakland. I can't lie. Oakland, they got a lot of work to do. If y'all had the Jets sitting there, going back and forth with y'all, and we sitting here yeah. I mean, damn, my bad. Las Vegas.
Okay, so Kansas City. So basically, it's like this. Kansas City, I believe, they got a playoff berth, but Buffalo, they play Pittsburgh. Buffalo clinches playoff berth with.
Do we have enough life insurance?
Don't worry, just go to eatfirstlife.com to get your personalized quote in seconds.
Oh, that damn automatic shit. All right, off now. It's basically saying Buffalo, basically they'll clinch a playoff berth. If Buffalo wins plus a Baltimore loss and a Miami loss, a Las Vegas loss, a New England loss, or tie.
That's a lot.
That's a lot. But if they win, they basically in. And they And Kansas City basically at Miami. Kansas City clinches AFC West division with a KC win, so they already won that one. Buffalo clinched the playoff spot after they won against Pittsburgh, and then Pittsburgh basically they got to clinch. Basically, if they win, they got to win this week. So they got to win this week to clinch, yeah. And the Green Bay Packers, man, fuck them. And the New Orleans Saints.
They clinched Sunday against the Lions.
Yeah, they clinched against the Lions. That's why. Yeah, that's why I said fuck them.
So they don't play that first round since they clinched it, right?
Ooh.
No, they just clinched it. They have. I don't think they've locked up the number one seed yet.
Hold on, let me look at it.
Oh, okay.
I got.
They've only just clinched the spot, so they could lose the rest of their games and they in the playoffs regardless. Basically, is what it's saying.
Got you.
Yeah, I got the playoff thing here. The Chiefs are number 1. Right now, the Steelers are number 2. The Bills are number 3. The Titans are number 4. The Browns are the Browns lost. Hold on. They haven't even updated this shit. So basically, yeah, because the Titans lost. They 9-5. I mean, the Titans won. The Browns lost, so they're 9-5. The Colts beat the Raiders, and the Dolphins lost. So the Dolphins, I think, 8-5 or 8-6. The Ravens, they're 8-5. So basically, the Ravens are on the bubble. So is the Raiders, the Patriots, and the Broncos. They're still in it. Over here in NFC, the Packers have the number 1 seed tied with the Saints. So basically, the Packers and Saints, they got to win. One of them got to win out, and the other got to lose. The Rams still got a chance. They 9-4. The Washington football team, they basically 6-7. They would have a home playoff game. And the Seahawks are number 5, 9-4. They're second in the NFC because I think they lost the tiebreaker to the Rams. And the Bucks, they 6. They in the playoffs right now. The Cardinals are in the playoffs at number 7. On the bubble is the Vikings, Bears, Lions, Niners, Giants, Eagles, Cowboys, and the Panthers. All of them are still in it.
NFC is trash, dad.
Yeah, NFC trash, bro. Yeah. Yeah, the Cowboys are still in it because, dog, Washington's only 2 games up. And Washington,
6-7.
yeah, 6-7. So if Washington, right.
They could possibly get a first round home game with a under 500 record.
Yep.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah.
That's why I said this year has been terrible.
Yeah.
What was going on with the Chiefs? I'm like, what is these niggas doing?
Man, the Chiefs, dude, they're vulnerable.
Right now.
They're vulnerable, dog. Like I said, the Chiefs.
I'm like, what these niggas doing?
Man, the Chiefs, man, the thing I'm trying to tell people is the thing with the Chiefs don't stick to the running game a lot. Their running game not strong, and they're missing that one guy, Damian Williams, I think that was his name. He didn't come back. Yeah. He really is who y'all missing. Because if y'all had him with Hilaire, they would be good. Le'Veon Bell's not that type of back. Le'Veon's more of a spread out back. Like he's like a third down back. That's to me. He's not no downhill all the time back. He's not like that. You got to put him out there in space. Right, not anymore, yeah. So he's lost that. So that's y'all problem. And then y'all basically receivers. Tyreek Hill, like I've been trying to tell people, Tyreek Hill's not in my top 5 because he's not a great route runner. He can be had. And then also Denard, to me, Cole and Denard are on his level almost. I think Denard runs probably the best routes out of all of them, to me. Yeah. And then sometimes Kelsey, if you get physical with Kelsey and bang him a little bit, that'll help you. And Miami had linebackers. They got linebackers. And they love to get physical.
Oh, yeah, they definitely do. They was getting some Mahomes.
Right. And then they front four nasty. And then plus, Mahomes mechanics are bad. I've been watching him even closely. Like, his mechanics are falling off a little bit. Like, he's not throwing. He's not throwing.
He's trying to play cute.
I mean, no, it's not that. Mahomes is. Listen, he's top 1, 2, or 3 in the league. I'm sorry. You can hate him, talk shit. He is. Just off his talent and his ability to throw. Yes, of quarterbacks. I think Watson is 1. I got Watson 1, and I got Mahomes like either 2 or 3-ish. And then I got to look and see the other quarterbacks. But all I'm saying is Pat's his mechanics is. The thing about Pat is if you get him off his spots, you can beat him. It's the same as Tom Brady and them. But the difference is Tom Brady has his footwork and his fundamentals are a lot better than Pat.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Pat may get there one day, but Pat feels like, to me, like I kept telling people, he is Brett Favre. He plays just like Brett Favre. They both play the same. They both throw the ball off their back foot. They do shit that they're not supposed to do, but they get the ball there. And they've never been. Brett Favre wasn't fundamentally sound either. He just had a cannon, and he had that heart. Like, he wasn't more fundamentally. Yeah, he wasn't more fundamentally sound.
Had that since until the end too. I can't even lie.
Right.
Randy Moss on the Vikings.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't have the same. Like, he's not more fundamentally sound than Elway. But who would I take, him or Elway? I like Favre more than Elway. That's just me. But Elway was more fundamentally sound. Yeah, Russell. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, Russell's on number. Yeah, Russell's number 2. Yeah. Russell.
I would definitely have. I think Russell Wilson. I would pick Russell Wilson over Deshaun Watson, just because he shows you every week that he could be clutch. You know
yeah, but I mean, but. Dog, like the fundamentals, Russell sometimes be slacking. Deshaun is a monster, dog. Look, I'm telling you, go watch all the film on Deshaun this year and watch Russell. Deshaun has been, if not as good, if not a lot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I watch the Texans and the Seahawks. I get both of those games all the time. So I can compare them. So Russell is a beast. Like I said, Russell's a monster. If you want to put him over Deshaun, I have no argument, but there's something about Deshaun, dog. Like, literally, when that coach said he's Michael Jordan, that motherfucker's Michael Jordan. He's
screwed him over.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And then to me,
because he knew he was getting fired.
Yeah.
and the GM knew that.
Right. And then Deshaun, you got to look at it. Deshaun, to me, in the pocket, I feel he's a lot stronger in the pocket than Russell. That's just me. Russell's more of a rollout guy. I can throw him on a waggle. I can run a spread option with him. I can put him on the play out. I could do a play action fake or play or option pass, play action option pass, left or right. I could run a fake sweep with him and then get him up in his spot, which is by the right hash a lot of times. And Russell's also good at throwing opposite the side of his body, the opposite hash, what we call it. Those who we knew who could throw. If you could throw from the opposite hash, we knew you was a killer. You was a killer on that field. If you couldn't throw from the opposite hash, we knew we could fuck you up. We could cut that half of the field off. You done. We pushing your ass to your left. If you right-handed and you going left, you done. You done.
That is true.
So I got Deshaun over him. But the thing is, I just the Patrick Mahomes, dog, his mechanics are very flawed. And to me, he needs to clean that up.
How you feel about Kyle Murray?
Kyler's the greatest thrower of the ball since I seen the Marino and Moon. I've never seen nobody throw it like him. He has a better arm.
Yeah, he's a good passer, man.
No, he's a phenomenal passer, dog. To be that size, he's 5'9". And this motherfucker throwing bombs. Right. And they're accurate. They're not ducks. They're not like Josh Allen. Exactly. Josh Allen got a strong arm, but Josh Allen throw a lot of ducks at times. It's just that he got Stephon Diggs. Diggs can catch everything.
Yep. That's why this man, that's why the Cardinals was like, hey, Josh Rosen, you gone. Like, I don't even care. We just drafted you.
Yeah.
You know, we seen enough what we seen. You gotta go. We gotta get this kid Kyle Murray.
Yeah. When I saw Kyle Murray, I said it. He the best passer of the ball I've seen since Marino and Moon. It's been a long, like his arm is that
head coach for him?
Huh?
You like that head coach for the Cardinals?
Who, Cliff Kingsbury?
Yeah.
No, but I mean, what can you do? Like, I mean, I don't know. Cliff Kingsbury, I didn't like him in college. I thought he was overrated in college. You know,
I was just about to say, it looked like he's learning on the job as he goes.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how it looks like.
Right. You know, and he wasn't really that good of a college quarterback. He wasn't that good of a college quarterback either. So that's why he got the job, because, you know, he played at, I think it was Texas Tech. I think he was a Red Raider. And
isn't that where this man Patrick Mahomes went?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I see why they connected it. Got you. Makes sense.
Cliff Kingsbury used to coach Patrick Mahomes, and the thing is, he coached him, and they played against Oklahoma. That's when I knew about Patrick Mahomes, because Patrick Mahomes outplayed Baker that game. And that's when I knew Baker wasn't shit, because the throws Patrick was making Baker look like shit. Like, seriously, this motherfucker was throwing from the opposite hash, the other hash, 3 people about to hit him. That half breed was killing it. That motherfucker there could throw. I can't lie. That half breed could throw, boy. He tapped into his nigga powers that day on his dad's side, and he was just killing that cracker. So
I mean, ever seen Patrick Mahomes walk? He walked like kind of like he got like a fag type walk to him. Like I've seen it. Like,
he probably is, dog. I would not be surprised if Cino come up with a thing tomorrow. Hey, Patrick Mahomes got caught.
I remember Cino live stream.
Cino will be all on top of that.
You said what?
He said he's playing cute. When I was on Cino live stream, he said he's playing cute. He want to play. He's an arcade quarterback.
I mean, like an arcade, what do you mean by like arcade? Like, I don't like. Does he mean that he just likes to throw it all the time and he don't like to check down or like something?
The throws, like the way they score.
I guess running around and stuff like that. Running around and just like throwing the side, like you said, throwing the side arms and stuff.
And the way they score, like
But Brett Favre.
Patrick Mahomes, though, he can make those plays.
Right,
you know
right.
Like HD say. I mean, sometimes he violates like all the simple quarterback rules. Like, right, don't throw across your back, don't throw back across your body. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, he can hit that.
He can
do that.
He could do it.
He used to play baseball. Mahomes did.
Yeah, but dude, but Brett Favre used to play like this. So is he an arcade quarterback? Because he played the same way. I'm telling you, if you go watch a old Brett, because Tia tell you he watched Brett Favre because he a Detroit guy.
I would say, well, you know, of course, Mahomes is more mobile than he was.
Yeah.
Like
He's more mobile.
Brett Favre is the same. Like he can make the throws that can't nobody.
Right.
Like nobody would even dare to make. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like you don't think he's gonna make that throw because
right.
You know what I'm saying? He got like 2-3 people on his
right.
receiver. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But he's gonna make that throw. You know what I'm saying? That's Brett Favre. He's gonna gun that bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
right.
Yeah, in that way they are similar, very similar.
Right.
You know
and that's all I was saying. Like I mean like I said, that's Cino take, Cino know this stuff. He know his stuff. So if that's how you feel, hey, feel that way. Me, I mean, the motherfucker can play. I mean, if you could play, you on my team.
He could play.
You know what I'm saying? So,
right,
the guy, a lot of teams would want him. All the other 31 teams would go get him quick if he's out there.
I sure as hell would want
him. Right. I would put him.
I mean, he's in a good system too, though. I mean,
yeah, most definitely, most definitely.
His guy finally.
Most definitely.
I think it's part because he didn't stand out like this. He didn't stand out like this in college. You know what I'm saying? Like, didn't nobody know gonna be like this.
No.
But you know what I'm saying? Like, he's in a unique situation. Like, he's out there with a bunch of burners. You know what I'm saying? So
they had the right pieces. They just never had the quarterback.
Cole Hardman, DeMarcus.
Right. Right.
Yeah, he's got a bunch.
They had the right pieces.
Kelsey got wheels. Kelsey, he'll burn the bigger. He'll burn the bigger linebacker.
Kelsey
and catch the ball over the cornerback when they try and line the nickel back up with him.
Yeah, especially when he went against the Patriots. But you had what's his name? Alex Smith. He couldn't take it to that next level. I mean, he did what he could, but he was just not that quarterback. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But
man, Alex Smith was a bum in college, and that punk was a bum in his NFL. Dog, I ain't never liked Alex Smith. Alex Smith, sorry as fuck.
I never minded Alex Smith. Like he would come in and manage the game. He didn't make a lot of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah, he did. His first 4 or 5 years in San Fran, he was sucking up. It's because some of parts of him, they was losing a lot. In San Francisco, he was trash, bruh.
He can't make those passes.
Right.
I mean, it's just that simple. Like, he can't make those passes that Patrick Mahomes or hell, a lot of quarterbacks can't. He can't do that. You know what I'm saying? So but he's good with his feet. And I still think for what he's been gifted with in terms of his physical skills,
right?
Like, I think he's made the most out of that, and with being smart, you know what I'm saying, being a smart quarterback, So that's why I always kind of have respect for Alex Smith.
No, I mean, I don't have a problem with him and stuff managing the game. It's just that I just think I don't know. I just thought he was a more athletic Chad Pennington. That's all I thought of him as. I just never seen him as anything. Definitely. I mean, he's good. So, oh, now they saying Lou Williams is reportedly firing shots at Kawhi. I was in the league preload management.
For real?
They were saying in a post game interview.
Come on now.
Hold on. In a post-game interview following the LA Clippers loss to their city rival Lakers, Lou Williams stated, "I was in the league preload management and plans on playing every game of the upcoming season." Williams did add that he would manage his load if he were told to do so by the Clippers coaching staff, which is likely given the growing evidence from sports scientists that rest reduces the risk of an athlete getting injured. Williams' opinion on load management seems to shot with his teammate Kawhi, who is famous for taking games off throughout his career, particularly as a member of the Spurs. So, hold on, here it is right here.
He was legitimately hurt with the Spurs, though. You know what I'm saying?
Manage yourself throughout
That's
the
a
season.
fact.
I know you guys didn't do that last year, but is that something on your mind for this year?
No, I've never managed myself. You know, I've been in the league long enough. I was in the league pre-load management, and so that's how I was trained. That's how I was raised in this league. So personally, I don't think that's something that happens from my standpoint. That's something that the coaching staff or the training staff feels like I need to do. Then I'll let them lead with that. But other than that, my personal opinion is no, I'm just gonna play the 72-game season.
Lou, just curious, how much do you feel like you need to maybe manage yourself throughout this season? I know you guys didn't
Listen. He shouldn't even be talking, bro. If that's a shot, where did you do in that bubble, man? Like, what did you do?
But see,
it was your chance to shine.
But just hearing him talk about it, it's not as bad as just
right.
Yeah,
like the quote is kind of out of context.
Right,
you know
right.
Kinda.
So,
that's why I said if he is like in a subliminal way, but I don't see it like that. You know what I'm saying?
You can take it, but see, it's like the same thing. It's like the exact same thing with LeBron. You know what I'm saying? What Kyrie said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's like, oh, I gotta
you can only take offense to it if you feel whole. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Kawhi is that mental. I don't think he'll take too much into it because I mean, if you hear the words coming out of his mouth, they don't sound. It doesn't sound like the quote makes it sound. You know what I'm saying?
And for his situation, I'll be cool, you know what I'm saying, being on that team. I know Paul George. Like, who wants to play with Paul George right now? But, but you didn't show up in the playoffs at all, man.
Right.
If he is trying to take a little shot, which I don't think he is, he shouldn't be talking. You did not show up at all. You was getting killed on defense.
I just think it's bullshit.
Here's a real fucked up thing. Now they fired Doc, and Doc kind of knew he was going to get fired, but Doc was definitely a better manager of personalities than Tyronn Lue.
Oh hell yeah!
Like how?
That's what I'm saying.
Like how is he going to handle all these different personalities, man? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, supposedly Stephen A. Like, oh yeah, he even told LeBron to shut up. I'm like, all right. Okay. You believe that?
Right.
Okay.
Sure he did.
Yeah, he would have been shipped out there real quick. That's a nice little story he told you.
Tyronn Lue is just happy to be here.
Right.
You know what
I'm surprised. Listen, I to be honest with you, I feel like
hold on real quick, Valentine, hold on. Here you go.
All right. Hold on. What was that? Oh yeah.
Hold on, I was trying to show you the. I'm gonna run that back, dog. I was trying to show you the beginning of it when they were fighting.
Yeah, they got into a
yeah.
He was mad about it.
Yeah.
He was mad about it.
Who that's pimping?
No, that's Morning.
Nah, this is Morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, he shitted all on that nigga too at the same game. That's why he got up salty.
Man.
Oh. And he looked at his ass.
TV too.
Greg Hill was nasty with it, dog. And they saying LeBron better than this guy.
Man, LeBron would never make that type of movement.
Fuck Zoe. And your summer jam.
Right.
But go ahead, what you said, Valentine.
Oh yeah, I feel like the Clippers kind of lost this offseason. Besides getting I would say Ibaka. Besides that, like I feel like this offseason they was kind of weak. With the whole head coaching search.
Yeah, but
giving Paul George that extension.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean they did get rid of Montrezl. But
other than that,
I think I just think like, to me, I wouldn't have re-signed Marcus Morris or Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, see,
I would have left them out.
That's another thing.
But the thing is that the Kennard play, that was a good pickup. I like Kennard. And I like Serge being there for his vet. I think they brought Serge more in to groom Zubac, and I think he can help Zubac get to that next level, because Zubac has talent. It's just that sometimes Zubac mentally can be taken out the game a little, like quicker than most.
Would Ty Lue know that?
To me, Ty Lue and everything, I don't know, dog. I know they got some assistant coaches. Saying. And Ty Lue's not. I would have hired Sam Cassell. Sam Cassell would have been my guy, and I'd have been good.
Like, it's like, okay, Dad. Like, I don't want to just totally shit on Lue. You know what I'm saying? But it was like, bro, you wasn't in control of that Cleveland team. Like, why would I have any confidence on you, like, fucking coming in and coaching? You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not an X's and O's guy. Mm-mm. You're not a personality guy. You're not a manager kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is it that you do, bruh?
Right.
And that's the thing. I wanted to see how he would handle Cleveland without, LeBron and the league being behind Cleveland and stuff like that. I wanted to see
they didn't give him a chance. They didn't give him a chance because the owner wanted to right, because the owner wanted to tank. So,
well, but here's the thing, though. If you got,
and they still doing it now.
Mm-hmm. That's what you want.
Hold on. Your mic is kind of like you blurring out a little bit, T.
If you rebuilding, you know what I'm saying?
Hey T, your mic low.
Hey T, your mic is low.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Now, perfectly.
Yeah, okay, my bad. Yeah, it seems relevant that. If Cleveland thought highly of him, they would have had him there for the rebuild. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing you could want more than having a good coach in command of a bunch of young guys that you want to build up. You know what I'm saying? Like, him leaving, after LeBron left is just very indicative of what the Cavaliers thought about him. You know what I'm saying? Right. As far as being a head coach and being a leader.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they didn't have respect for him because we all know what it is. He was LeBron's lapdog, and LeBron told him jump. That nigga said how high. So we know what Lue is, man. Lue.
Yeah, he was gonna care, because here's the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they had lost, Brian wasn't gonna take the blame for it.
Oh no.
Lue. Right. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else who played. Right. You know what I'm saying? So, he was there to carry water for LeBron.
Yeah, carries jock straps too.
Exactly.
Soft ass. I just don't like Tyronn. Tyronn Lue been destroyed to me after AI stepped over him. His career was gone after that.
I just want to see how he is as a coach.
He thought he had.
Yeah, dog. It was tough. Yeah, I was looking at Ty C. If the internet was heavy then like that, boy, he'd had the crying Jordan so bad.
Had all the killer memes.
Oh God, he'd had the crying meme. He'd had the crying Jordan meme. Just
listen, Dad.
AI
had this nigga Tyronn Lue laying in a frying pan and shit. Dad, while this nigga stepping over him and shit.
Right.
Sizzling in the frying pan and shit, dog. Like, yeah, this nigga cooked.
You got to sprinkle. Hey, you got to sprinkle that Creole seasoning salt on it,
bruh. And y'all light skin too, dog. You had them dark getting dark and dog.
Hell yeah, black and fish, man.
Talking about that Tony Chester, right? But I don't think he from Tyronn Lue from like Missouri. He ain't no real Creole, nothing like that.
Oh, he from Missouri? Oh, Lord. He a house nigga. Shit, he a house nigga. Damn, that's why he's so soft. Shit.
Yes, master.
Yes, master. I do everything you want, master. Oh, LeBron's calling me? I got you, LeBron. Do you want your shoes do you want your suit starched or non-starched? Make sure it's starched.
Tyronn Lue actually did put up like 50 points in the game one time for the Atlanta Hawks.
Yeah,
like
I know.
When they were super trash.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, that, like I said, man, a dead clock is right at least once or twice a day. Shit.
Yeah.
Shit. Like my boy Stephen A said, this the dead clock is right at least once or twice a day. Like hell no. Huh?
I said he should say that to Perkins. Cause he out there.
Man, did y'all hear what Perkins did y'all hear what Perkins said? He said that motherfucker. He said that motherfucker for the Lakers. They trying to hype. You know that dude they hyping up. He trying to say he the next Kobe.
Who?
Kendrick Perkins said that. Y'all didn't hear that shit?
Wait, which man? Who is the next Kobe?
Hold on. That light-skinned dude for the Lakers. That one dude they trying to hype up.
Oh, that one game he went on?
Yeah.
I can't lie. He is nice, but don't ever compare nobody to Kobe like that. Come on now.
Who?
That's disrespectful.
Tell him Horton Tucker or something?
Yeah.
In the preseason game.
But Outlaw, it's preseason, dog. Ain't nobody playing this shit. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, dog.
Nah, Ticket be going off on these preseason games.
Right. Exactly. Hold on. I'll pull that bitch up. So, Kendrick Perkins said next Kobe.
Nah, he was going off in the bubble a little bit as well too. I seen the little, flashes as well. But come on now, don't compare nobody.
But come on, dog, Valentine. Come on, dog. I can't think his name. What's his name, Uncle Frank?
His name is like Taylor Horton Tucker or something.
Yeah, something like that. He went off against the Clippers, the bench.
Okay, that's his name, Horton Tucker.
This man compared him to Kobe? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
This man is hard. I will say he's a better shooter than LeBron, so there you go.
Everybody a better shooter than LeBron. My niece don't play one lick of basketball. She can shoot better than that motherfucker. Dog, that motherfucker can't shoot. Like, I don't know how motherfuckers say that motherfucker's like a beast. He can shoot. I remember my homeboy said that to me. I was about to fight his ass after he said that.
That's what, man. But it's like, I understand you don't want LeBron to go by you, man, but they don't be closing out on LeBron. They just sit up there and let him shoot like the slowest open
exactly. Exactly.
That's how much
Like, nah, when you close out on this nigga, man,
right?
You will not make that if you put a hand in his face, dog.
Exactly. You apply. But that's how much they don't believe in his jump shot,
bruh. But you can't let any NBA player just sit there and shoot a set shot, dog.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
At their own pace and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the fucking NBA player.
Regardless that he's a bum, but he's still an NBA player. He's still playing.
Yeah.
Man, that motherfucker, I'm sorry. He one of the sorriest. He the sorriest superstar in history, bro.
Besides Ben Simmons, you leave him open.
Honestly, bro, I never considered Ben Simmons a superstar from the get-go.
I never said he was a superstar.
Right.
I don't even know who that person is.
Right.
I don't even know who that person is that be going on Cino's Live. I just never catch him. He be Ben Simmons
Bates or whatever his name is.
Yeah, this man said Ben Simmons is that guy. Yeah, I'm like, what?
Yeah, he was out there talking.
I was like, I finally met a Ben Simmons fan. I never met a Ben Simmons fan before.
You talking about that lame ass nigga in that chat y'all had talking about he was better than Harden? Man, I wish I was on that live, dog. I'd have blasted that nigga in the next week. I said, nigga, you don't believe that shit. Nigga.
Yeah, so I'm like, so bro, so they talking about trading Harden for Simmons. You wouldn't trade Harden for Simmons? No.
Wow, dog.
So you think Harden? I mean, Simmons is better than Harden? Yeah.
Wow.
Nigga, how?
I don't know, Dad.
Bruh.
Where
I'm
the
like, better at
fuck
what?
where do
You know
these
what I'm saying? I
characters
tried to
come
give him
from?
rebounding, but I mean, shit, like Harden to get a triple double in a second. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
And he can shoot in the regular season.
I mean, I don't like I said, I don't know one thing that he can necessarily do better than James Harden.
Exactly. I can't even say driving the ball like that because James Harden, he could drive in the ball, he could finish.
The Ben Simmons cannot penetrate
and
the way
he
that
can shoot
James
free
Harden
throws.
can. Free throws, threes, mid range,
Right.
whatever.
See James Harden, he's elite when he's in the regular season.
James
He's a
Harden
choke
finishes
artist.
at the rim. He finishes at the rim. You know what I'm saying? Like all of that shit, Dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy.
Bruh's just a big time Ben Simmons guy, I guess.
That's the first person I ever met.
Dude,
well, I didn't meet him yet,
Ben Simmons wasn't even the best guy. First of all, Ben Simmons still plays like he's at LSU. When I first saw him play, I already knew what he was. He's a transition guy. He's not a half court set guy. And defensively, people talk about how great he is. I'm like, he's just tall and long, so he's able to guard certain people. But when he go against a quick guard or somebody, they cook his ass. So I never seen raw with the motherfucker. He's just a big, tall motherfucker who's a small forward.
Neither. Like I've seen dudes push him around. He get pushed around all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I think LB murdered that nigga. I think LB was going in on his ass. That shit was funny. LB was riding his ass.
It was all going on there. It's like, bro, this nigga don't shoot. It's a shooter's league, and this nigga refuses to shoot the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
Is Doc gonna make his ass shoot, or he just gonna say fuck it?
That's the only thing I said. I was like, okay, I kind of agree with you on. And when he was saying that, he was like, man, I just think you should give, you know what I'm saying, let Doc see what Doc can do with him. And I'm like, I kind of agree with that. Maybe Doc can talk, but I mean, bro, it's like it's such a mental thing with that nigga, man. Like, where you just literally like niggas back off you, dog, like sink into the paint on you, dog, and just say, here, shoot. And you still don't shoot, nigga, like, you something wrong with you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, like, I do agree with that as well. You know, this is going to be his second coach in the NBA, you know. So let's see what Doc can do with him. But, you know, he got to have that confidence in himself, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think Doc is a better coach than Brett Brown.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I mean, I'd say, yeah, I guess it's worth a shot. But, I mean, my thing was, it's like, bro, you ain't got time to be, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know how healthy Embiid is going to be. You know what I'm saying? You know, he got the back problems and all of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Embiid has a terrible, what do you call it? He has a terrible diet. His shit real bad.
Yeah, man, he don't take care of his body and shit. You know what I'm saying? On top of him being, you know, 7'1", 7'2", you know what I'm saying? Like, them back problems, man, like, that'll end niggas' careers real quick.
Oh, yeah, you gotta be on top of it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Y'all,
being a big dude.
You remember that playoff game, T? I think Butler was playing on their team, and they were showing like the NBA TNT and everything. They were talking about Embiid's stomach and he wasn't feeling good and everything. They caught this motherfucker eating, you know, like chicken and all that shit, and then he looked at the camera talking about. And then they turned the camera away, and Chuck was over there laughing like, "Oh, okay," looking like, "I thought your stomach was hurt. Why the fuck you eating all this shit right now?"
Yeah, man. Well, you know, he you know, what was that? He was that not the bubble playoffs, but the year before.
Year before, yep.
He had set out the game. He had missed the game, and like he didn't even allow like most dudes, they trying to get on the court. You know what I'm saying? It's like, they wait till game time to make their decision and shit. He just ruled himself out the game. Like, I'm not even about to try and fuck with this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Bro, it's the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
he
that's
was on point with Jimmy Butler though. I can give him that. Like, Jimmy Butler got him on track.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But even he, so you got to have some self accountability too. You got to have some self accountability too.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it's like you gotta want it because the NBA. Listen, the years will go by fast. You know what I'm saying? You could be young 1 minute and then you're a vet the next. So you gotta be on point.
And that, tomorrow's never promised in the NBA. Like,
exactly.
Shit, you get your ACL and be done. You know what I'm saying?
You won't be the same player.
I wouldn't be trying to wait on no. Because that, if Embiid can get the ball down the stretch, man, he could be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, Harden is somebody that I know Harden can get the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like how he won't, because that be that's why Joel Embiid be wanting to choke the nigga Ben Simmons, dog, because it's like, man, you making the game so hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you won't do the basic shit that you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And we suffering for it, especially down the stretch. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be suffering from it down the stretch. You know, and
hey man, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one before I pull a T right now. So
I hear the sheep circling, Dad.
All right, Uncle Frank. Appreciate for coming by.
All right, Frank.
All right, HDiiTV, Outlaw, everybody.
No doubt.
Yeah, be safe.
Be safe, bro.
Yeah, but Ben Simmons is not good, dog. He's like the worst. Like, just this is the thing I have a problem with. And I think this goes back to AAU and all this stuff. These players, man, don't know how to play both sides of the ball. And like, I think you said it earlier, T, was like, these motherfuckers are playing like specialists instead of playing like a regular player would.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but see, here's the thing though. You know what I'm saying? Like, specialists back in the day, you used to have to have skills and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, your specialty might be going off the glass, or you know what I'm saying? Your specialty might be the 18-footer. You know what I'm saying? Or you're a 3-point specialist and shit. You know what I'm saying? But now everything is just athletically based. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he can get up and down the court real good. You know what I'm saying? Well, he can get up and down the court and shoot the three. Get in the corner and shoot the three. It's just different, I guess, man. I try not to shit on the game, but it's just not shit that I'm used to.
Yeah, this is what he said. Talon has the most valuable contract in the league right now. Not comparing game. This is Kendrick Perkins. Talon has the most valuable contract in the league right now. Not comparing game or skill, but reminds me of the situation. He's gonna be forced to have to start like a young Kobe, running Eddie Jones out of town. Too good to wait for his time. His time is now. Carry on. And then he says, second game in a row that Talon Horton Tucker has been the best player on the floor. Carry on. Talking about the Clippers and Lakers game.
It's just preseason, bro.
It's preseason. That's what I'm saying. Like, I seen the flashes last year. I would say that I seen the flashes last year, but again, it was against the bench.
Man, in the preseason, you'll see niggas go off and then go straight to the D League once the season
ends. That's what I'm saying. So that's what a lot of these players are going off now because it is preseason. And as soon as the games start counting and people really start playing defense, then, it's going to be on and popping. But, you're going to see who's the real players and who's really not the real players, especially in the playoffs. You could be really good in the regular season. We got a lot of regular season players. But when that pressure's on the playoffs and the finals and stuff like that, we're gonna see who's the real players and who's not. Who's trying to get help, who has to get a whole bunch of help to make themselves look good. Then we know what type of players you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because you got to get all the glory, and the other people got to get all the all the dirty work so you can get all the accolades and stuff like that.
Exactly,
so,
Mr. PD.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Allegedly.
man. I don't understand Anthony Davis, man. I couldn't beat Anthony Davis. Like, for somebody else to get all the awards and the achievements, and you just sitting back and just letting him, while you just get a ring.
I mean, you got to think, man. Like, Anthony Davis is you know what I'm saying? Like, AD looks up to LeBron. I mean, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, when LeBron was a vet when AD first got in the league. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, it's like, I'm sure he looks up to LeBron. You know what I'm saying? So he just happy to be there. He don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, he got paid. He definitely did.
Yeah, he got paid. And like I said, I think he looks up to LeBron. You know what I'm saying? He likes being there. He likes doing all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because he's soft.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he is.
He
is. I'm about to say it. T said it. T said it before I could say it. Because I'm about to say it. Like, T, that's all sound good and all, man. This pussy ass boy, this fuck boy here soft. You know what I'm saying? He just soft, dog.
Man. Like I said, how many commercial breaks that we had to go to through this playoffs and finals because AD was on the ground? So,
20 more. 20 or 50 more.
Look, man, Nate Robinson was watching AD playoff run and shit, dad. He decided he was gonna hit the ground the same way and shit, dad.
Man.
That was pretty.
I was about to say,
I'll give that dive a 10. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna dive just like that in my fight.
Right.
He looks so comfortable down there.
For real, like he wanted to go back to sleep. Like, why you wake me up for?
That motherfucker made me want to go to sleep.
So it smell like. What does that smell?
He made me want to go to sleep. I was jealous. Shit. I wanted that sleep.
My nose, man. What's wrong with you?
Right. What's wrong with that nigga? That's what happened, man.
King size bed.
Yep.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit. AD, he gonna be all right. You know what I'm saying? And shit. Has he signed his extension already, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, 80, yeah.
Yeah,
so he got like a 4 or 5 year deal. He said, he took the longer extent because, he wanted that security because, health reasons.
Yeah.
Which I could definitely understand for his case.
And I mean, all in all, you know what I'm saying? Like, Lakers is always one of those teams the NBA nigga love to play for and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just because they're like,
when it was time for Kobe asking, for some help, the league didn't want to give him nobody. Like, everybody was just quiet of going to the Lakers. But now all of a sudden it's open season to go to the Lakers. But okay, it's crazy. I guess nobody really wants to play basketball.
Hella crazy.
It was like his whole presentation turned around after the rape case and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's true.
You know what I'm saying? The nigga lost all his sponsorships. You know what I'm saying? The NBA took him down off his pedestal. You know what I'm saying? He had to basically start from the bottom again and shit, dog, and work his way back up. I mean, he was still Kobe, but he had to really put the emphasis on I'm still Kobe. You know what I'm saying? He did.
That motherfucker.
That is true. And he had to go against that Boston team, man. That Boston team was no joke.
In the playoffs, he went against a stacked Denver team with Aaron Aflalo and all those guys.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Phillips and Carmelo and them.
Carmelo, the Breed, Carmelo, you know what I'm saying?
Chris Anderson.
Yeah, Bird, man.
All those guys.
J.R. Spliff.
I think Nene was out there. Young Nene.
Yeah, see, Nene was no joke, too.
Mr. One Nut.
Yeah, Mr. One Nut.
I feel like a nut. Sometimes I don't. My dog said I still have kids. I got super sperm, boy, and that one nut.
Man.
T said, man.
Hey, quick question, like HD. So you don't like Baker Mayfield? You don't think he like took a little step forward throughout the season?
Who, Baker?
Baker Mayfield.
Baker is what I thought he was, and they let him off the hook. I mean, it's dog. Like, I'm different, dog. I look at shit different. You look at shit different. Cino, everybody. But my honest opinion, dog, he's just a white boy, dog. He's just a white boy. He got a strong arm. To me, he's just Jeff George. He's just another Jeff George, dog. I've seen this type of quarterback.
In his heyday.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Jeff was straight, but that's what I'm saying. Jeff needed the right pieces around him to get better than what he was. Will we really care about Jeff if he didn't have some of those seasons with Moss and then those other seasons where he balled out, but he had a good supporting cast? That's what Baker needs. Right. Baker needs a good supporting cast. When they brought Odell in, that's what stunted his growth. Is because you already had a number one guy. I don't know why everybody liked Odell Beckham. Jarvis Landry outplayed Odell Beckham at LSU. He outplayed him at the Combine. He did everything better. Odell's just more athletic and has bigger hands. Right. He has bigger hands and he has more of a personality. Jarvis Landry, like, look, I come to play football. That's it. I'm gone. And that's why I like him more than Odell. He don't want that spotlight. Jarvis don't want no spotlight. He just want to go out there and kill.
Exactly. As you should as a player.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. Like, Baker Mayfield, has he taken a step up or step down? Baker's still the same fucking quarterback he was at Oklahoma to me. I just don't see nothing different. He's just a better manager of the ball now. He's not throwing dumb passes and getting it picked or tipped in the air. So
yeah, I would say he's more better with his decision making as well. A little bit, not all the way there, but he definitely got better.
I mean,
from his rookie season to now, I see the leap. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a huge leap, but he's managing. You're doing it in Cleveland, I'll give it to him. But they got a good cast, they got a good defense, and on top of that, they got a good running game. That guy Chubbs is no joke.
That man,
that's really what's saving his ass because they got a monster running game out there.
Dude, you got Chubb. You got Chubb and Hunt. Those boys there are built from a whole nother cloth. Chubb from Georgia.
That's a fact.
Chubb a beast. Kareem Hunt, we saw what he was doing with the Chiefs.
In KC, yeah.
Right. So it's like, dude, you got all this talent around you. And then look at it. Peoples from Michigan, what T was telling you about him earlier. People's a monster. And then you got the other guy as well. Higgins, they be saving this man ass, dog. They be, all he got to do is throw the ball up. Like, that's not a Lamar Jackson is playing with shit. He don't have nothing but a running game and those tight ends. Sure don't. And that's
he
got
a lot of injuries on that offense too. His left tackle is out for the season. He's playing without his left tackle. Starting left tackle. Then his tight end is out for the season as well. He broke his leg or something like that, or a knee injury, but he's out for the season. It's bad, man. But he's still working what he's working with, and then the defense is terrible. The secondary, especially.
Yeah,
and they can't even stop the run like that.
But
that's when I seen that. I was like, if this team goes against the Titans in the playoffs, it's gonna be the same results.
Yeah, they were so much better last year defensively.
Yeah, because Earl Thomas was covering up. Yep. That's why I keep telling. That's why I don't listen to the media and all the people. They were saying, well, Earl was missing some assignments. I'm like, Yeah, because Earl is a fucking superstar. Sometimes he will be out of position, but he can put himself back in position. You guys weren't getting like 3 or 4 touchdowns scored on y'all like that at all.
So y'all wouldn't get beat over the top like that.
Right.
How you feel about Marcus Peters?
Marcus Peters is a terrible cornerback. His decision, he'll have one good year, and then the next year he falls off. His awareness goes from like 85 all the way to 52.
He keeps getting beat.
Right, because he's a zone cornerback. So if you put him on a speedster and everything, you could kill him every time. And then his footwork is terrible. He don't know how to turn his hips fast enough. That's what he had a problem in college. He had a problem turning his hips. And it's still following him. He's just stronger now. But he's nothing impressive. A lot of these guys ain't impressive to me, dog. It take you a lot to like be impressed. Like T.O., I was, everybody at school wanted to fight me. I didn't like T.O. growing up. So everybody liked him. I didn't. I couldn't stand the fucker. I just thought he was arrogant. He was cocky as fuck. He was so self-indulged and shit. I think the motherfucker would have sucked himself off.
He didn't start out. Remember how you know what I'm saying? He used to be so when he first got to San Francisco, he wasn't like that.
No, T.O. I liked T.O. early on in his career. What happened with T.O., he got the big head after that catch. He had that catch against the Niners, that famous catch. They blew his head up, and then after that, it was history. They put the team in his hands. They moved on from Jerry. He went over there to Oakland.
Right. But you know, I think part of it, though, is kind of the bad rap he got from the media. You know what I'm saying? Because of the shit that went on between him and Garcia. You know what I'm saying? And how he was throwing Garcia under the bus and shit. Like, when Garcia was terrible. He was terrible.
He was.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Garcia was terrible. Garcia was trash, but you also got to understand is that it's a white quarterback league. You black at the end of the day. And then T.O. dumbass, he didn't say the comment. His friends, like somebody in the locker room said it. I don't know, but a player said it. T.O. dumbass repeated the shit.
Right.
He should have just shut the fuck up. Then the teammates came to his aid even during that time because he wasn't wrong. But then,
but the media piled on him, and that was like that was like the beginning of it, like T.O. versus the media. You know what I'm saying? And, and you know, I think he was definitely a dude that. I mean, he might have been arrogant, but it's a lot of arrogant niggas out there. You know what I'm saying? I just think he was vilified. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Like I said, he probably was, man. I just ain't like T.O. I just want a fan of his. He dropped the ball too much in clutch situations, and he mentally could be taken out the game easily. That's just me. If I put a physical corner on him or bring a safety up to pound him a little bit, he'll still take it, but he'll mentally get out of it. If he's not getting a ball thrown his way, he's done. He's done for the whole game.
That's when he's done. That's when he's done. When he get the pouting and shit.
Right.
You know.
Right. He just pouted too much, man. That's all. You know. But yeah, man, it's great chopping it up with you, T, man. You enjoy your day, man.
Always, man, for sure.
Yeah, be safe.
You too, man. Catch you next time.
Yeah.
Peace.
Live, boy.